Hi everyone, it's Keisha with Grow Into Change. Today we're going to do some yoga focusing on the lower back and hips as well as the neck and shoulder area. So come on, let's get started. You're going to position yourself into a seated butterfly, pulling the heels in as close to the pelvic bone as possible. Then you're going to slowly begin to walk the palms behind you, coming onto the forearms and elbows. Eventually reclining until you're flat on the back, stretching those arms out into a T shape. Taking a deep breath in through the nose and letting the breath out. Slowly taking a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in through the nose once more. As you exhale and look over to the right. Taking a few breaths here. Focus on nothing else. Keeping the mind clear. Allowing the body to stay soft and relaxed. Continue to inhale and exhale. On the very next inhale, you're going to slowly lift the chin up to center. As you exhale and look over to the left. Breathe and relax here for just a few more breaths. On the next inhale, you're going to lift the chin back up to center. Slowly lift the palms up above the head. Grab that right wrist, pull it straight up. Exhale as you take that right wrist down toward the left ear and breathe here. On the next inhale, you're going to lift those palms back up above the head and release that right wrist. Grab the left wrist, pull it up and down to the right ear. Breathe and relax here. And stay mindful of your breath throughout this practice. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to sweep the palms back down into a T shape. Inhale as you slowly begin to heel-toe the right foot onto the inside of the left ankle, breathing here. Allowing that stretch in the low back and hips to occur. Exhale. And just gently and slowly begin to heel-toe that right foot back to the meet in the center. And switching out with the left foot. Same thing you did on the other side. Get that left ankle on the inside of the right. Breathe and relax here. And slowly begin to release that left foot back so it meets the bottom of the right foot. Next inhale, lift the knees up to center. And exhale to lower the knees back down to the side. Inhale as you lift the knees back up to center. Exhale to lower both knees back down to the sides of the mat. One more time as you lift the knees back up to center on the inhale. On the next inhale, lift the knees in toward the chest. Exhale as you carry the knees over to the right, twisting and looking over to the left. Breathe to relax here. Notice the spine. Notice the stretch throughout the hams and glutes, allowing the body to soften here. Make sure that the shoulders stay connected to the earth. Inhale to lift the chin up to center. Lift the knees back up to center. Exhale as you carry the knees over to the left. Twist and look over to the right, breathing here. Allow the body to relax as you keep those shoulders connected to the mat. One more breath in. and out. On the next inhale, slowly look back up toward the ceiling, lifting the knees back in toward the chest as you come onto the back. Breathe as you lower the feet back down onto the mat. Until those feet mat width apart. Slowly bring the palm down by the sides, placing them flat onto the mat. On the next inhale, you're going to lift the belly up toward the ceiling. Going into a bridge pose here. Allowing a few breaths to occur before you slowly lower the glutes back down onto the mat. On the next inhale, lift the belly back up toward the ceiling. Taking a few more breaths in this pose here, breathing in and out. Keeping the shoulders down away from the ears, chin up from the chest. Exhale to lower the glutes back down. One more round as you inhale and lift that belly back up toward the ceiling. Exhale and slowly lower the glutes back down onto the mat. Breathing here. From here, you're going to want to draw those palms back out into a T shape. Kick that right foot up, drawing circles with the foot in one direction. And slowly drawing circles with the foot in the other direction. Pausing as you begin to point and flex that right foot up and down. And back to stillness as you take the right ankle on top of that left thigh. Slowly and gently lower that left knee and right foot down onto the left side of the mat. As you twist and look over to the right, breathe and relax here. Here you might notice the stretch in a different part of the hip and lower back. Still keeping those shoulders connected to the mat. Allow the breath to open everything up. Focus on nothing but the breath. Don't focus on anything that you feel. Allow the breath to take control in this pose. Allow it to guide you into softness. On the next inhale, you're going to look back up toward the ceiling. Slowly bringing that left knee back up to center. On the next inhale, you're going to lift that left foot off of the mat, bringing the knee in toward the chest. Option to keep the knee bent or to kick that left leg straight up. Bring the palms behind the thigh and interlace the fingers here. Feel free to draw circles with the foot in either direction. Maybe you rock right and left and right. Taking a moment to give the body whatever it needs here for your shoulders and lower back. Continue to breathe and relax here. You're going to take a few breaths here. On the next inhale, you're going to slowly lift the forehead up toward the knee. Breathing a few breaths here. On that last exhale, slowly lower the head back down onto the mat. Begin to lower that left foot back down. Stretching those arms back out into a T shape. Kick the right foot up, release it onto the earth. As you windshield wiper those knees right and left and right. Giving the low back and hips a gentle massage here. Slowly coming back up to center. Back to a place of stillness. Kick the left foot up, drawing circles with the foot in one direction. And slowly begin to draw circles with the foot in the other direction. Pause as you begin to point and flex that left foot up and down, back and forth. back to a place of stillness. As you bend the left knee and bring the left ankle on top of the right thigh. Slowly carrying the right knee and left foot to the right side of the mat as you twist and look over to the left. Breathe to relax here. Keeping both shoulders flat, trying to get that foot as flat as possible on the earth. Noticing the stretch, focusing on the breath, not the stretch. Allowing the breath to guide you as you inhale and lift the chin back up to center. On the next inhale, slowly lift that right knee back up to center. Gently lift that right knee in toward the chest. Option to keep that leg bent or to stretch it out. Bring the palms behind the thigh and interlace the fingers. Same as you did on the other side. Maybe you stay here in stillness. Maybe you draw circles with the foot. Whatever you choose. Make sure your shoulders stay connected to the mat. Inhale. Lift the chin and head up toward the knee. On the next exhale, slowly lower the head back down onto the mat. Release the grip of that right leg. Stretching those arms into a T shape. Right foot comes back down, followed by the left foot. As you windshield wiper those knees, right and left, left and right. Creating balance on each side as you notice all that tension being released. And back to center. And over to the right. This time we're going to bring that right foot on top of that left thigh. Now, if you're a beginner, you might think to yourself, okay, this is a little different. It is. However, you've prepared for this moment here. You've released so much tension out the back that you're just going to relax here for 1 to 2 more breaths. Once you finish that last breath, slowly exhale as you gently begin to release that right ankle back down onto the earth. Inhale to lift both knees up to center. And exhale as you carry the knees over to the left. Bringing the outside of that left ankle on top of that right thigh. Now, if you want something to occur a little deeper in this pose, go ahead and look over to the right side. Notice how this gentle twist provides a different stretch. It's an option to twist or keep the chin up to center. Continue to breathe here. As you begin to slowly and gently release that left ankle back onto the earth. Inhale, lifting both knees up to center. Drawing both knees to meet in the middle, bringing the thighs together. If you find it difficult to meet in the center with the knees and thighs, heel-toe those feet so they come a little closer until the knees and thighs meet. Once you bring those thighs together, then gently heel-toe the feet further apart from one another. As you notice the stretch and relax here, allowing the rest of that tension to come out of the back, hips, and thighs. Maybe you notice the stretch on the tops of the knees. Take a moment to give your body whatever it needs here. Continue to breathe here for just a few more breaths, allowing all that lower back and glute tension to continue to release before you slowly and gently heel-toe those feet back to center. Stretching the right leg down alongside the mat. Inhale to lift the left knee in toward the chest as you carry it all the way over to the right. Exhale to look over to the left, twist and relax here. You're going to take a few breaths here. If it is in your body and in your practice and you want a deeper stretch, Go ahead and gently, slowly bend that right knee. Reach down with the left hand as you grab the right foot. If you need an even deeper stretch, go ahead and bend that left knee in toward the chest. Grab that left foot on the outside with the right hand. Stretch that left leg all the way back over to the right side. Twist to relax here. Now, if it's not in your body to do that, go ahead and release that left foot if you try. We don't want any tension or straining here. We want to be able to relax as we gently stretch the hips and shoulders out. If you chose to grab that left foot, continue to take a few more breaths here into this pose. On the next inhale, slowly lift the chin back up to center. If you chose to grab that left foot, release it, followed by the right foot. Stretch the right leg alongside the mat. As you gently and slowly bend the right knee to meet the left. Left ankle comes on top of the right. Lift both knees back in toward the chest, up to center. Placing the feet onto the mat, stretch that left leg alongside the mat. Right knee comes in toward the chest and all the way over to the left. As you breathe and twist to look over to the right side of the mat. Keep the shoulders flat on the mat. Notice the stretch throughout the spine, glutes. Take this twist here and relax. Now, if it was in your body and in your practice on the right side, go ahead and try to do the same thing you did on the left side. Gently and slowly bend that left knee. Reach down with that right hand and grab that left foot. If this twist is still not deep enough for you, and you want a deeper stretch, slowly and gently breathe in and breathe out to relax into the pose here. If it is in your practice, on the next inhale, bend that right knee in toward the chest. Grab the right foot with the left hand. Stretch the leg out as you twist and relax here. Keep everything soft and relaxed. Keep the mind clear. Focus on nothing but the breath here. When you're ready to come out of this pose, begin to release the right foot first. And slowly and gently release that left foot. Bend that right knee down to meet the left. Right ankle comes on top of the left. Both knees in toward the chest. Bringing the bottoms of the feet to face the ceiling. Slide those palms around each foot. Bend the knees and rock into a happy baby pose or rest here in stillness. Do whatever feels good for the body here. Maybe you kick the leg out to either side. Maybe you keep one knee bent and stretch the leg out. You're getting any last minute tension out of the body here. Doing whatever feels good. Continuing to focus on the breath. Breathing in and exhale to release those feet. Placing them back down onto the mat. Stretching the legs long. Bringing the palms down. Allowing the body to soften into the mat here. All the way from the top of the head, throughout the spine, and out of the toes. As you breathe in peace and exhale all chaos. Keep the mind clear as you focus on the thoughts and show the body love and gratitude by giving it a moment of rest